Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. Last episode, we wrangled this lovely shipyard together, and what I've done is I've neatened up everything that we built, and I added in a hangar door here. This will allow us to basically seal it off and have it pressurized in here. But as I was working on something else, I remembered that, well, we're not going to fit much through this door here. Even though the build region is not that big, we could have it bigger by using up all the space available to us. And the idea that I have is we make this open air, right? So instead of just having it a sealed environment, instead we take out, I don't know, this wall all the way down to here, right? All the way down to here. And this will allow us to, of course, have ships diagonally above and sideways enter and exit the build zone, which is pretty good. You'll notice that this area here is a mess, which is not the best, but it is what we have. Now, the plan is we are going to take out, first of all of these. Then we're going to take out the wall. So we're going to basically need to turn on the night factory, which will hamper the server, and then we're going to separate this wall here from the rest of the ship and have the nanite factory get rid of it. Once we've done that and done some neatening of edges, we will then start constructing what we need, basically because we want to increase the range that this build zone has so that we can build bigger ships, which is what I'm going to need to complete the secret project. So let's get underway. Okay, so what we're going to do is a simple separation procedure. We're not going to separate along this line because, of course, we've got the shipyard along here. Noting that I can't actually get the shipyard to work at the moment if we go over. If I select shipyard, you'll see that this is greyed out. And if I go and select a proper shipyard corner, it says it's not on the same conveyor network. It's a bug. Either with my setup or with the mod itself, and I've been unable to rectify it. I will work on making sure that that gets fixed, but in the meantime we need to have it set up so that it works properly. It might be the fact that we have other blocks in the build area, which is why it's being confusing. Who knows? Probably the mod developer, probably working on it right now. But anyway, let's get rid of this. No, hang on. First of all, we need to turn on the nano factory. Nano factory, let's do this properly. Right, good. On. You want construction, projection, cleanup. Yeah, this is all good. Right, we'll stop here, noting that we will need to clean up this area in order to have it work properly. And then we're just going to go along here. Now, this area that I'm killing right now is technically not connected to the ship, because obviously there's no blocks connecting this block to this block. But it's going to be useful to make sure that we don't lose a lot of hull integrity when we do this. I believe I'm nearly there. We want to hit here. Yeah, this may not be the best idea. Do we have shields online? Because having shields online would be a good idea. No, they're off. Right, let's turn the shield generators on. It will drain a lot of power, but it will make sure that anything I do won't completely kill the ship. The nanite factory will also repair any damage we take. Right, okay, we are just a... We should be disconnected now, technically. Alternatively, the hangars are making sure that we're still connected. Well, there's two ways about this. One, we kill the hangars, or two, we kill this, which will be much easier for me. Right, one left. And this should disconnect the entire area. Yeah, we're detecting large grid there, which is probably this thing, right? Unless this is now... No, that's good. So this should be a completely separate thing. I believe what I want to do. What I want to do, right? So I want to get into the mining ship and make sure that that's out properly. So rover hangar. Let's open the hangar door, shall we? Okay. We're going to grab you because you've got maglocks. Right, you're on. Double check that the remote controls aren't being weird. Yeah, your autopilot's off. Your autopilot's off. Disable collision avoidance. Okay. Right, we should be good. Let's go. Don't collide with the ship. That's a very good idea. Right. And what we're going to do, we're going to fly underneath the ship, attach to the section that we've gotten rid of, and move it away from the rover. Noting that the radar is currently being weird because it believes... Okay then. Okay, so we just had a little problem with the server, but now it's all fixed. We should be good now. Just moving this out of the way so that we can get along with what we're doing. And it's crashed again, lovely. Okay, so third time's the charm. We have the section now gone. It's just being killed by the nano factory right now. I'm keeping a close eye on both my CPU and memory usage because for some reason Space Engineers decides to book it before Open Broadcast software does, so we're going to keep an eye on that. The server crashed twice now in the past half an hour, but there has been a hotfix which should fix it. Says should. That's the key word there. Anyway, continuing with what we're doing. Just going to empty the inventory of things we don't need. We have all of the top section here. It no longer has any hangar gates, which is good. CPU is now spiking up to 90. That's bad. No. Right. So what we want to do is we want this. Do we want this? Yes, we want some light armor slopes going across here. Okay. This will allow us to place this guy one higher. Oh boy, what happened to the sim speed? Right. Oh god, yeah. These numbers I'm seeing on my right screen not enjoyable. We may need to basically skip out most of this if we keep crashing, but we're getting there. Right, so the plan is we're going to keep this corner this edge in the same place, hopefully. This will be the minimum extent of where the shipyard will be. We're going to extend this section, so this section here, out by 1, right, up to here where we should be good to do things. We are going to need to change where this guy is facing, so I'm going to need to do a few things first. First of all, I need to take out a few of these conveyor junctions. This guy here, oh boy, this is fun, doing it at stupid times a second. Right, so I want to move this guy here, right? This guy here. However, we have that in the way of us doing what we need to. So the alternative is, what we do is we get rid of these sections here. How do we... Right. We have a new person on the server as well. His name is Talon. You may or may not have heard of his existence before. But he's joining Tom to kind of even out the sides. If that makes any sense. CPU usage is at maximum, possibly because... I see the problem here. So if I do something that's too CPU intensive for open broadcast software, then we're in trouble. And that's, you know, if I do this, for example, it increases the CPU usage because that's how videos work. if that makes sense. So actually what I'm going to have to do, options. Graphics, I need to disable something. I want to disable effects. Doesn't seem to be anything here that allows me to do that. Display. No, that's not going to work either. Okay. Alternatively, I decrease the quality of everything else. Enable damage effect. Damage effects, right. We're going to get rid of that. That got rid of it, right? No. Click OK. Right, that should allow me to do this. Except for the fact that that happens still. Okay. So these smoke effects are what's really killing my CPU right now. Because they're constantly moving pixels, right? If that happens for far too long, then my computer will just kind of scream. Lovely. That's good to know, that game. Good to know. Yes, we'll turn that back on. Right. Note to self, don't do anything stupid. Though then again, when are you going to listen to that? I'd like to let you know we're currently running on 100 CPU right now. Right, that's separated. That's good. And then we're going to throw down a nanite deconstruction beacon on here, and that should deal with it. Unless it's connected somewhere else. Okay, good. So nanite factory will deal with that like it dealt with the other section. And that should give us plenty of room. And for some reason, nanite factory, you don't want to build. Hang on. Did we disable this? Why are you not wanting to build those? Is it because you can't access any steel? Right, let's double check. Drop. Access here. Yeah, you've got steel plate. You just don't want to build. Even though you can. I've allowed repair and construction. What are you missing? Nothing. Interesting. So Nano Factory has decided to not do the thing that I built it for. This day, I mean, really. So what we're going to do is we are going to get you, which I believe you'll work for us. You'll work our purposes for us. Lights so that people can see. No, we want the other one. That's the right way. Flip it over. Except that's not. Ah. No, we want the other one. We're going to flip it around like this. Do that. Yeah. Good. So that will basically allow us to have a straight section here so that we can have these conveyors work as intended. Sim speed is not helping. That's probably because we now have 3 people on. Even though it shouldn't really stop anything, since the server would have to be doing the same place twice, right? Yeah, that might be a problem. Anyway, so we want to place light armor blocks along here. I mean, the other alternative is we just have it, you know. Wow, okay. I'm probably going to think that the server died. No, okay. Everything just froze for a second there, which was kind of weird. I even heard it across the corridor where the other 2 are. Anyway, so with this line, which won't be built because the nano factory is being, I don't know, annoying, we should be able to do this properly. As in, you're sitting on there. We don't want you to sit on there. Okay, that's not going to be useful. Okay. Right, we get rid of you. We don't place you here. That will allow us to have it go along this way. So if we break this open, we can then go like so to connect it to over here. You're not important, are you? You are, however. Not that important though. And also we could probably have it go round the side, I guess. we could have it go up here. Except that that's also kind of important, but we can replace that later. You need one of you. Let's flip you over. Make sure you're the correct way. You're good. Conveyor. So that should link it up to there, and then you can just go up there for now. That should basically stop that from being in the way, and then we just have to do the other end. In fact, that won't solve our problems. No. I need to get rid of these guys. Right, and then I can get rid of all of these. Good, 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 good. That will work. Okay. Basically, we want to do the same onto here. And the way that we want to do that is, we want that guy. We want under here. We will go under here so that we have access to this corridor. We go along here. We probably want to go back one again. So let's dig into here. Right. That's not going to be good enough. You're in the way. You're not helping me. Where were we going? Upwards. There. Well, we can still go upwards from there, right? Yeah. Okay. That should work. You go upwards. Or in fact, what we can do is we can make you go along here instead. No, not that. We make you go under here. We make you go here as well. That should work. Okay. This is going to require a lot more hard labour to make this work properly. We'll be back in a second once all the wood built is now welded and the debris from last time has been removed. Okay, we are back and we have a semi-finished shipyard updated to all new things. So what we have now is, I believe, our current setup is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 interior with nearly 9 maximum. 7 by 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Which is pretty long. May not be long enough for what I want to build, but it will still work. We can even move this backwards even more so that we won't have an observation room, but we will have, well, we can have an observation room, but need to be further back. Alternatively, that we move this section this way to increase the size. I mean, we could just get rid of this area, this thing here, which we're not using, and then move this all the way along. That could be an option. Might be a good idea to do that though. I'll have to have a look. But yes, how is this my fault? Okay, yeah, he's mad. Anyway, with this in mind, now that we have this operational, we then need a projector, which you guessed already. And here the fun begins. So first of all, we're going to add a projector into here. And the way that this is going to work is we're going to create a simple device, actually. If we go into Rover, we find shipyards. You guys are fine, that's good. Save off in terminal. So now we should have shipyard. And that works now, right? We can now use these and it's brilliant. We don't want to fill inventory, I don't think. But let's say this. No, press 8 to, yeah, 8 to make the small one. So I'm going to need a bunch of materials. No, I believe we can use the shipyard to build this. So what we're going to do is we're going to place down a projector here. Right? This is a test. Place projector. That's now thinged. It's kind of weird because it's only one block in size. We go to rover, we go to shipyard. Let's turn that off, go to shipyard, and then we say weld, noting that we're going to be welding at, let's say 0.5. Yeah, we click weld, that starts welding. Oh my god, it's working. That didn't seem to do anything. Possibly because, why am I unable to, oh, hang on. Ah, yes, I see the problem. And it's going to be a very annoying problem. Yeah, power usage is too high. Shipyard. Weld speed down, beam count down, grind speed down. I still can't use this. It's highly likely that the shipyard just overloaded the reactor, and so now I can no longer do anything. That's brilliant. Just really brilliant there, game. Good job. Right, let's get in command chair, shall we? Yeah, see? Yeah, let's turn the... Let's tell the shipyard to... Oh no, hang on, we have to be on to do that. Hi shipyard, why don't you stop? You won't stop. Right. Okay, right, we're good now. We're good. If we look at reactor... That burned through a bit of fuel, that's fun. Okay, right, let's engage the shipyard again. Hopefully it won't overload the system again. Build pattern from center or from projector. From projector will probably be the best idea. Advanced locking, no, because that's more expensive. Guide boxes, yes, right. If we get you, where are we? We're over here. I didn't realise there were so many asteroids around us. Interesting. But nonetheless, we're going to use our camera here to allow us to see this. I'm then going to have the shipyard on and off. No. Do I have a start and stop yesterday? Okay, right. Here's the plan. We go on to control 2 and oh, we've already got it. Okay. 1 is grind, 2 is weld, 3 stop, 4. Okay. Let's press 2. Right. Good. That should be welding it at a really, really slow speed. A really slow speed, in fact. I think we could probably increase this to 0.1. Might get us some more results. You can see that we're now using 18% fuel. Not the best, but we will get there. Okay, so with that, we could we can't increase it one-fold anymore because that'll give us 180% power consumption, and that's not good. That's not good. So what we're going to do, we can, however, double it. So we can put it to 0.2, and that will put us up to 33. We can double it again to 0.4, and this should be the near maximum of where I'm comfortable of using, noting that it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, that's good to know. Is it because we're out of materials? Let's have a look. If we search for shipyard, you max input, required input. Okay, yeah, you chew up a lot of power there. Ground speed is there, beam count 1, weld speed down to this. Right. Let's check shipyard. They're not getting any resources. That might be the problem. Right, let's stop. Good. Shipyard. You're using conveyor system. That's good. Weld. Interesting. Right. Give me a second. We are going to temporarily change what we're doing. Because maybe we can't build it. Right, so instead of that, what we're going to do is we're going to place a large armor block, right? We're going to be placing a large armor block. As you can see by doing that, we should create a second one, right? No, okay. That only goes to whichever grid it's currently scanning for. Okay, right. If we do that, which technically isn't working. It works. Okay, so if we do that, and then we go get into the cockpit again. We get spectator. We turn this, let's light up, shall we? We turn this on. Something is telling me that this isn't working. Now, I am going to cheat just slightly here, because I need to make myself invulnerable, since going near those beams will kill me. This is just to have a look, because this should be working. Yeah, see? Ow. I thought I made myself invulnerable. I am invulnerable. Why did I take damage? Interesting. Yeah, thanks Nanite Factory for doing something that you should be doing. Right, that should be welding up. Yeah, okay, it is welding, it just doesn't have resources. That explains things, okay. Let's turn off this invulnerability, unless I have already. Yeah, I have, okay. That explains things. That explains what's going on. Let's fly back into here. Okay. We've probably got Tim enabled, haven't we? Program and block. Timer. You running. Probably. Script execution halted. The script became too complex. Interesting. I need to sort that out at some point. Yeah. I need to sort that out at some point because Tim has now stopped working. Whoa, what the? What was that? Something happened.
Besides you, that is everyone. I haven't done anything.
Something just got added. Yeah, it was that. Okay, that should be fine now. Are we going back up to 1 simulation speed game? Or are we just going to stick around at 0.2? Or do you want to crash? Because now would be the time to do so. Right. Okay, let's do this. Come on, game. Pick up the pace. Unless you want to crash. It looks like you want to crash. No, you're back up to normal now. Good. Right. We're back. Nice. Right. So I'm guessing that these shipyard frames aren't pulling their inventory system, are they? No. It's not pulling from inventory, which is painful, to say the least. Because that's a big problem. Because look, okay, so if I get, you know, steel and I get shipyard, I can throw, I don't know. Oh right, that's why.
Oh, good, I died.
No. No, you fool. You know why they're not working? Because they're not actually. You didn't connect them to the system. That would explain why, you dingus. Right. I apologise for all the confusion. The reason why it wasn't working is because I didn't make it work. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm going to have to hook up to the network. Right, let's go downstairs. So, for temporary sake, I'm going to need some interior plate, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Right, give me a second. No, int. Thank you. Let's get some interior plate. I'm going to need a bunch of actually, yeah, let's bring the bunch of other materials I need first so I don't need to make 2 trips. Weird person. Cargo. No. Component. Right, let's throw the steel plate away. We need some small steel tube, motors, large steel tube, construction component, definitely. Yeah, yep, okay. Hey, by the way, the conveyor junction costs more to make than the large ship conveyor junction. Just, you know, something to think about. Okay, so this here is part of the system which I've yet to hide. It's, well, I'm in progress of hiding it. That's not going to work, actually. No, it isn't. Right, so if we go up here, we go around here. I really need to get some lighting in this place. We say that here we can go downwards, we can go along here, right? No, in fact, we've got this line here to do things. That's a very good point. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the middle block, which is here. We're going to go downwards to here. So first of all, we want one here. Well, that. Want another one. And then we want to go along one. No, we don't. Keep that there. Let's get rid of you. And let's get conveyor tube to go down. This is temporary. I will make a better way to do it in a moment. But there. And then we just need to build this up. No, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. Let's hustle, shall we? There. Bit too fast. Bit too fast. Right. You should be ordered. Excellent. Right. Now that, you know, the thing's actually hooked up, because I'm an idiot. Let's go out here. We should now be able to use the shipyard properly. So the way that I was going to do it was, first of all, what we want to do is we're going to shipyard. Hi shipyard, how are you doing? You can go at 0.04. No, 0.4. We need to get some arc reactors to upgrade the ship. Well, the ship's power supply. Alternatively, we make that area there a power generator room, which would be useful. It would chew up all of our energy, though. Okay, so shipyard. Please kill that. No, grind. Now, we can increase the speed at which this happens, but as you know, that takes a lot of power. So we're going to need some more power in order to use this faster. To build ships in a matter of moments. Right, that should be good. Just double check that you're off now. Yes, you are. Good. Okay, so next step, right? Here's the fun thing. We want to add a projector and see if that works now. So what we're going to do is we are going to get, we're gonna throw down a projector. Make sure that the dash is on top. Good. Place that down. Build up with a bunch of stuff. I need 2 steel tubes and 2 computers. Steel tubes, computers. I'm dying. Oh, let's get some out of oxygen. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's solve that quickly. Give me oxygen. Oxygenate me. Thank you. Right. That was a bit too close for comfort. But I should now be able to weld this up. We now have the projector. We're going to turn off the Night Factory's ability to do anything. Well, repair and construct and project construction. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get the projector. In fact, it would be easier if I was in command for this bit. So last time that I used these shipyards, we required a separate grid in order to build things. Also, in addition to that, it was a bit buggy, but hopefully that's fixed. Jeez, you don't need to be that catastrophic when I do that. Okay, we're in here. Control 2 has our shipyard stuff. I don't know why I've got jump drive here. I shouldn't. Oh no, that's jump drive 2. Yes, that's a reason for that being there. Right. So what we need to do? We need to add we need to add the offsets, and we need to add control 4, and we need to add the rotations. Pretty simple. Once all of that's set up, then we're good to go in terms of getting this done. Okay, now with that we want to access the projector, and we want to choose one of our blueprints. One of the blueprints that I'm going to want to choose, if we go blueprints, let's have a look. What could we construct that's, you know, small enough? This is going to be a test, so I'm going to use the attack drone. Yeah. These blocks won't be pasted, which could possibly cause the ship to split. Do I really want it? Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that into position. In fact, we're going to 0 this. The rotation of the grid is not the correct way. So what we're going to do, no, we want that there. We want that there. We want this way. Is that the right way? We'll have a look in a second. But now with that, we should be able to go over to control 3 and shovel this along. Right? Slow down there. Now there should be a ship that can be built in this grid, because as you can see, the maximum extents are the same. So we can build these lovely Corvette ships. Well, that's what I've called it. No, let's control 4. We want it this way. We want it that way. Yes. Right, okay. And then what we want to do, you're aligned, push you this way. And then we can double check if this is the right way. No, it's not. We need to invert it again. Let's slide it up so that we can see. Go to control 3. No, control 4. Press 5. No, 6 to do that. And then I want to go to control 3 and move it over just a tad. Okay, so this cyan line should mean that we're in the correct location. And what we can also do is we can tell the shipyard to, we want from center, not from projector. And we should now be able to, what was it? Yeah, we want fill inventory and advanced locking. And for this case, we're going to go half of our energy consumption. So if we turn this on, nothing should happen. Good, right. Nothing happens. That's good. Well, that's okay. I mean, it would be better if something did happen, because in that event, it would be amazing that I could build things without having to have an anchor to beam with. Right. We're going to introduce an anchor, which is basically by building one of the... No, that's not going to work. Okay. Second option is we get light arm blocks. We go along here until we meet our target. Such as that. That should allow us to use the shipyard now. We'll have to, test that. This is what the testing is for. If in the event that that doesn't happen, then that's fine, because we can build our own projection ship to do this for. But also, first of all, I need to clear out some of the ships that have just appeared. No, that's his, that's his. That's something else. No, no, I think we're fine actually. No, that's a mining hauler that needs to be removed. Right, good. I should really disable ships appearing, but if I do that, then it'll just... Anyway, back to the job at hand, get in, do this. That's the wrong area. That's definitely... I would really like the ability to save locations in terms of spectator camera. Okay. Just rotate, slow down a bit. Let OBS calm down for a second. Okay, good. And we should now be able to press 2 and this will be built. Most excellent discovery. Now this will take a while since we have reduced our welding capabilities, but it does build ships. I think, what modded items are not available? What did I get rid of? The camera's there. Conveyor's there. Doesn't seem to be anything that isn't in the mod pack. But yeah, this should give us a massive advantage now. A massive advantage, because now we can produce ships immediately. Well, near immediately. The ship construction will take about what, 5 minutes max. But if we get enough power, then we can build ships like these near instantly. It just requires us having the resources and the fuel to do so, but that those two matters are pretty easy to solve. As long as, it's still building, which I think it is. It's building some of the more important stuff. Those are heavy armor. If you didn't know what those are, most of this is heavy armor, by the way. You can tell because, well, it's much more. I don't know what the word is, but basically, it's more obvious to all of the little indentations. I don't think there's camo either. No, I think I've got a mod installed that disables the camoed heavy armor, which is why they don't look camoed, which they would be if, of course, we were using vanilla heavy armor. Anyway, that should be it for now. We now have a shipyard that's ready to build ships for us, and I will probably increase the size of this shipyard just a bit more. And then next episode we'll get to work on getting power up and running. So either arc reactors or building more power generators in the last module we have to build in. But yes, this is good. Until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.